Yeah.
It was
That looked like a hardcore rock concert to me, yo.
Yeah,
with all the wands up in the air, they were definitely listening to some wizard rock, dancing around,
they were all
having
happy.
a party because they weren't solemnly holding their freaking wands in the air because it's a sad moment. A sad moment? What's wrong with that? What is your problem? Why are you so angry?
Do you need counseling?
I'm such a hypocrite. Why are you so angry, my child? Okay, no, continuing. Why is the invisibility cloak being left out so much? What do you need it for? Where was it needed at all? And any...
He had like pillars and stuff to hide behind. He didn't need no cloak.
He didn't need a cloak. The cloak was...
He's small enough.
Just after extra effects and money.
Because everybody... See, this is the beauty of it. Everybody is going to be forgetting about the invisibility cloak. And then when we get to book 7 and the Deathly Hallows, they're going to be like, oh my god, the invisibility cloak! That's the point. That is the point. Sorry. Why did the pensive suddenly change shape and start hovering? Well, you see, the pensive was actually sitting inside the stone thing, and you can take it out. But even if you can't do that, it doesn't matter, because holy crap, my friend, it's a movie, and they get different art directors, and they get different people that design this stuff, and they can design it however the frick they want, and you have no say over it.
And they want to make it look cool.
And they wanted that's what they wanted, so that's what we got.
Most of the stuff is visualization anyways, because we're reading it and we're personally picturing how we think it should be. So when we see it on the screen, if it's anything like what, we thought it would be, that makes it even fucking cooler.
It's true. It's true. And it's Harry Potter. It's magical. Things can change.
Ha. Do some.
You have no imagination. None. Why does Hermione and Professor love for Ron?
We already know.
Wait. No. Because I don't remember one time that she ever said, I love Ron. Not once. It was implied. It wasn't her professing it. And they had to do it so that when they got to the 7th one, it wasn't just out of the blue. Boom. Hey, they love each other. Plus, it'll make the scene where Ron goes back home a lot more powerful. Hey, guess what that's called? Plot development.
Yes.
Unfortunately for them, they don't have 1,000,000 pages to develop plot. They only have a 2.5-hour movie, so they have to develop the plot over each movie. Get it? You get it? Okay. Why was
Why was the Bezor point left out?
Wait, how was the Bezor point left out?
Didn't they say it?
Like, first off, Harry walks into the classroom, and Slughorn's like, we're learning about Bezors today, little first years, blah, 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 blah. If you were paying attention. So, that's point 1. Hi, that's going to come back later. Pay attention to me. And then later, he's like, holy crap! Oh, I must save Ron! I found a box.
Bezor.
And then guess what? Right after that, when Ron's in the hospital, Dumbledore says, smart, fast thinking, Harry. Quick thinking, Harry, using a Bezor.
Imagine it twice.
That's 3 times.
3 times.
Slughorn.
My bad.
The box that said Bezor on it. And then afterwards in the hospital. I don't understand how this point was left out at all. Thank you. Okay.
Phyllis.
Why does he act like a douchebag? See, I can kind of argue this because I think it is kind of stupid. But in the book, he gets confidence. He gets confident because he knows that he's lucky and he knows that whatever he's going to do, it's going to work out because he's taken the field. That's what the potion does to you if you read the potions book, but you probably didn't because you don't seem like that big of a fan of me. So, anyways, you take it, it makes you confident, it makes you know that everything is going to succeed. Why would he not act totally confident? I see a lot of people think he acted drunk. I think it was confidence. I saw confidence because Harry wouldn't backtalk a teacher, ever. Like except for like Snape, but he wouldn't do it. He would be nice, but with such confidence, it didn't matter Because he knew that nothing bad was going to happen. Because of the potion. That's what it does. That's what it's for. That's why he could say, "Sir, well, come along then, stupid." And get away with it. Because he knew it was going to work. It didn't matter. That's what I saw. Not my fault if everybody else saw drunk. I don't know. That was me. Okay. Anyway.
Why did they leave out the battle at Hogwarts? Where the fuck is Charlie Weasley?
The battle at Hogwarts was kind of irrelevant in the movie anyway, because, like, the Death Eaters come in, they fight a little bit, and then they leave.
No, the Death Eaters, the shield blocked them, and then they just...
In the book? No, there was, like,
oh,
this...
yeah, in the book?
We're talking about
the book, not the movie.
Yeah.
That's how it was...
In the book, they went and they fought with people for a little bit. But it's really, there's no need. There's no need for it, because nothing happens. And then if it was in there, guess what you'd be complaining about? What was the point of this battle? Nothing happened.
No one died.
Charlie Weasley is completely irrelevant to anything, anywhere, anytime. Charlie Weasley should not even exist. He's just there so that the Weasleys have 7 kids. That's it. They didn't have Dumbledore's funeral because I don't have a freaking clue. I was mad about that too.
The whole car ride back home.
I was mad about Dumbledore's funeral, as well as not even mentioning the fact that the Elder Wand is just chilling, just chillaxing on his desk. See, that's the one thing I don't know how they're gonna fix that, because it's just sitting there. Just, hey, it's not buried with him. It's not gonna be difficult to get, especially when the other headmaster, I can't say it because of this chick, comes in, because he could just be like, "Oh my god, this is what he's looking for. Hey, Dark Lord, you want this? I got it. Come get it." No, they need to get rid of it, and I don't know how they're going to do that, but we'll see. Anyways, continuing. Why do they look different, the memories?
Different director.
No, well, different director, and they got more money and better effects.
I like the movie.
And,
why are you complaining about it?
Movies are always upgrading, so
Looks
yeah,
way better.
it's
Stupid
awesome.
douche.
Did you see the? It was sweet, and you just can't appreciate anything.
You suck.
Answer me!
Okay.
Oh, we missed it. You guys shut up. Stop. Okay, so point 1 is it's the script, the screenwriter. Holy crap! The thing I've been saying this whole time. I don't understand this.
Exactly.
I don't understand how the camera stood still.
I don't understand why you're watching the camera movement. There's a movie going on. You're like, the camera just moved. Oh my god, I'm stupid.
Well,
there's a thing called effects on the movie.
Can't lie, I do that too, but that's...
But he's not even a filmmaker. He doesn't know what the director and the screenwriter is.
Well, obviously. But, still, the camera wasn't... It moved a lot! Like...
I don't
the only time it didn't move was when it was like a conversation between 2 people and it was back and forth. Like the rest of the time, it was all these crazy pans and pushes, and I especially loved the freaking push-pull when Draco was walking in and Harry was talking to Katie Bell. That was freaking sweet! How is that boring and stagnant? It wasn't. And then the fight in the bathroom, too. Boom, boom, boom. It was everywhere. And then the Burrow scene was handheld awesomeness. And I just don't get you. I don't understand.